Not as much here with that Amherst.
I think it's that colder. Yeah, Amherst is dusting.
There is something that's coming up very soon that you always have a bad reaction to your
That house in Pocatello where I lived, it had a giant tree like that, and I was in the basement, and the whole area was flooded that stuff. Like covered.
Yeah.
So I got so pissed to the max, like threw it,
Yeah.
it just,
I bet you.
it just lit, and that's like for a moment, my whole house was on fire. It's like, oh shit, it's probably a bad idea, but it was brilliant. Like that was the best thing I had going. Real smart.
That's how great elevators blow up.
Yeah, right.
Wow. Okay, anybody else's quads and triceps super sore?
Yes, but I thought it was from all the work that I did yesterday.
No, I don't know. I don't get it, because I don't feel like I tried like hard, so now I'm so sore.
I know, were you meeting, were you connected?
Yeah, I feel like I'm eating a lot, but I always eat a lot.
That's true.
And I mean, like, did we do something that is like right?
What did we do? Let's touch it.
We did a lot of stuff.
Not
Yeah,
this
my
at
quads
all.
are
Last
my
year.
triceps.
No, I know mine are tired.
I don't know. It's like so sore. Like it's, and I didn't play hockey, so it's not cruise.
You know
And
what?
then, like just touching under here.
Oh, yeah, those were sore.
Do you really hip thrust?
Yeah.
we did those. Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did some one-legged stuff. Like we,
Is your back tight?
my back's
Oh, yeah, we did a lot of this stuff.
We did a lot of that stuff. It was good for my back, I know that.
Yeah, my back is
mine does.
It might be killing me after I got that cast iron seat.
That's
Yes, he lifted his
Oh.
feet by himself.
I know, I can't even move it. It's in the garage, I was gonna like
Yeah.
push it over and I can't.
Lay back, grab a knee, pull it to your chest.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was freaking heavy. I didn't realize, boy, once I got moving it, but we got this out. I'm paying for that. You had a little bit of back stuff, I think, center. Yeah, it really helped a lot.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna a little bit more of that.
I thought of you said you can't fix stupid either, as I was halfway up the stairs with the rope. Like,
The switch and see.
by myself.
I
It's very clunk.
thought she was like pulling out the stairs and took the carpet off. And I was like, what's going on? I go, any help? And I get there, she's halfway up. She's looking on the downhill side of it. I'm thinking, oh, this is pretty smart.
I remember one time, Joel decided I needed to help him move the wood stove.
Oh, man.
Oh, those are
Grab both knees and
Yeah.
pull.
So we're going up the stairs, the second stair, I mean, there's no way I can hold it anymore. Well, you can't let it go or it's gonna crush you.
Oh my God.
So I set it like it was kind of on one leg while I was trying to hold it. Well, he's yelling to go, didn't you yell again?
Knees bent, feet flat, let the legs rock
I
side to
had
side.
a bruise on my thigh, the size of the entire stove.
I think it was the TV.
Was it the
Remember
TV?
those old things that
Big
came
TVs
on the
were
I
awful.
bought the largest tube TV that was ever made.
But that time I thought it was the wood stove. Maybe it was, yeah, because you were moving whatever it was, the upstairs things are heavy. Oh, dude. And when I first lifted it, it was like, okay, this is bad, but I can handle it. I'm not going up the stairs.
No.
Both legs out, pointed toe forward, come shift into those hips, nice and even.
It's like the last TV ever made in the USA.
And we couldn't even give it away when we were trying to get rid of it. Because nobody wanted it, nobody wanted to pick it up. We're like, well, we can't carry it. To donate it anyway. I forget who we finally talked into coming to get it.
Bring your right knee up to your chest, drop it across your body.
I'm sorry here too. Oh, we did chest press. Didn't we? We did chest press? We did a lot of stuff.
We did.
Switch to the other side.
Are we going this weekend? Nick?
Wait for, we're here.
Is Monday a holiday?
Monday, I think it's Memorial Day.
Monday's Memorial Day.
You
Monday.
they pick me up at the airport at 8.
Why don't you?
Because I come back on Monday.
Aren't you driving?
So that butterfly stretch.
I have to drive.
Right out there.
Oh my gosh. Where are you? You need to drive, you have to pay for parking.
So, you never heard of Uber? It might be cheaper. Oh, you're not even gone for that long. You're gone for a week, it's cheaper to Uber.
Yeah.
She's gonna go 3 days. It's 40 bucks.
Friday.
It's not worth
Friday.
to drive to the airport twice. 40 bucks.
Fine.
Right leg out, left leg in. Try your bum. Reach down that toe.
And it's only $20. It's really not worth it.
Or you could just probably catch. Oh no, you're back on.
You can catch that, that's what an hour and a half.
Oh, no.
It can be about the same driving.
But I know we're both around.
Switch inside.
Kenzie doesn't work this weekend, so she's here Saturday. And Gail, you said you're
Yeah.
in Monday, apparently. Monday. We're not going anywhere. Sandra, are you around for Memorial Weekend and Lauren? Yeah. So there'll be at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I won't be there for Saturday, but Monday, yes.
Oh, okay. Perfect. There'll be 6 on Monday.
Both legs out straight, right leg across the top of the left knee, grab the knee, pull the chest.
And maybe Debbie, you might want
Memorial weekend. Go to the range.
Yeah, I was gonna say, 'cause I thought you had said earlier that you might not.
What if my dad's thinking of coming? Not that, I mean, you would not, you could, oh yeah, it's coming in, work, got to him or something like that, you would pull. I thought it was next week, not this weekend.
It did kind of come up on that.
It seems like it's over.
It seems early.
It's not close.
Yeah. Good twist.
Maybe the 20, what is it?
27.
It's about right.
It's the 20th stretch.
Where's that?
This is 27? Oh, it is? I knew it was right around there.
No, it's Thursday.
Switch inside, grab the pole.
So 30-something. So your birthday on Memorial Day is here now. Isn't Memorial Day the 27th? That's
Debbie's.
yours. Oh, Debbie's.
Twist.
Still on Kyle?
Yeah, he's been back.
Oh, I was charting on, was it Sunday morning?
Did have a good shot.
I was
That
still
Mackenzie
asleep.
bought this zapper, I didn't either. So I'm charting and
Never
my
saw it.
desk is right at that window in the back and I look out and that coyote is just trotting right up on the little pathway, right over the coop and I was like, oh, I'm racing outside and I got the taser in my hand. I'm screaming and I'm firing the thing. I never even saw him. I think he must have bolted so fast.
Drop that leg to the side, lay back, give it a pull.
Then I
So that's why I didn't get shot at.
Did you even wake up? No,
Yeah, that's
no,
what
it's
she
just-
did.
Ran around the front of the house just going, but I never saw
I've
it.
never ended seeing it either.
What kind of taser is it? Did you have to, like, how did you touch it?
Just
It
the
makes
sound
so much
and the noise.
noise.
Oh.
And the sound and the sparks supposedly scream.
She read somewhere or heard from somebody that they had coyotes and just fired them off the
Oh,
table.
Katie's mom said
Oh,
that.
Shady's mom, she lives out in the country in San Diego, and it scared them so bad they never came back.
That's pretty loud, right? When you first
It
did it.
is shocking, yeah.
They'll set it off upstairs and I probably had a heart attack downstairs.
I made sure she had the hand strap on. So, switch it said.
Oh, sure, too. That's good.
She was quite proud of herself.
I was so excited.
I'm not gonna get a shot on that.
And I didn't have to kill him. He didn't have to be killed.
We don't know that yet.
I know, a new business opportunity, to rent you out. See some nice popcorn shaker up and just throw it outside the house. Tabletop your legs, hands go out to the side, nice and easy, side to side with the knees.
Oh my gosh. It's crazy, that sucker's bold. Like, he doesn't come in hard. He comes in broad daylight. He probably knows the chickens are in bed, right? Little does he know, we don't lock them up. They're in the bush, easy to get. But yeah, it was 10 to 8 in the morning. And the other day when we came at 7. And this guy's been gone, now he's back. He's got a hound dog and another dog in his yard that the coyotes come through. So I wonder if that'll be a bit of a return too. Plus, if that guy saw coyote, he probably shoot him, he's got guns and the whole shebang.
Flip over to your hands, knees, look cat cow.
So far, we still have all the rest of our chickens, we didn't get any more yet. Scared them off. Good. Yeah. Very proud. It's funny, I was like, that morning, I was like, oh, thank goodness Prancer wasn't out there. And ever since the coyote, we have to be careful, because usually after we first go out in the morning, I let her stay out for about 20 minutes.
Hip rod, front to back.
She's slow and cruise the yard. Right. JD was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you tried to sleep her out there. I don't think that coyote. So that shit would probably say you're not with it. She's not as passive as you. I wonder what if probably the coyote just grabbed and shake her and she'd be dead in a second. Do you think if she went like, running out, if you would just take off?
Oh, I think he'd grab her.
I think you'd shake her like it was
No,
nothing.
I don't think I'd bet on
Yeah.
it. Depends on where they're at. A little later in the summer, and they're not so, less fed, it's a little skinnier. I might try to make a meal out of it. I don't think that's probably his first option, what he wants to do. Put your right leg in front of your left leg back, especially that haircut.
Yeah, she looks pretty big with her hair right now. If her trim, she's gonna look like a bunny rabbit. There's a fine looking rattle. I did that thing.
I've never seen her aggressive side.
Prancer, oh, it's hilarious. She is the evilest little
She
thing.
looks like she just walks around all the
The best thing is she got a chew toy, not a chew toy, but a rope. And then she wants one of the dogs, one of the dogs takes it, both of them won't even touch it with her.
Switch to the
And
side.
Hank puts it in his mouth and holds on with her, and she goes nuts, and Hank gets drunk. And shaking and running backwards, and Hank just gets rolled along the way until he's finally so petrified he lets go too.
Low center gravity.
Yeah. And he's kind of a badass, it's pretty impressive. But she's very nice to her cat. She's not vicious with us, but on a walk with other dogs.
To your hands and knees. Take your right arm, reach underneath as far as you can, then pull that arm up and out and point to the sky. So we're gonna combine that shoulder stretch with that rotation up to the sky. Just kind of go at your own pace, reach under, do a little stretch, hold for a second, point up, rotate up to the sky. About 3:30 in the morning, you hear the most horrible sound a cat owner can hear, which is you don't know where it's coming from, not even close to an air hole. And then I'm Tucker, running, and I have idea where I'm running to. And it's just when the sound changes across the house. Like an asshole. Holy hell. Switch other side. It's just like indescribable. Bubbly. You can't make that noise.
No, that was good. That's kind of what they sound like.
Just like scream. Projectile squirts across the floor. And he's like, let's just dab it up. Well, fuck it, I'm not dabbing that up. I'm getting the machine on.
Dude,
In the morning, I got a full batch of floor cleaner out. Hey, might as well do the whole front room. Oh, no. The smell, the vilely freaking, what is wrong with you? I told him to go to church today. He's not pissed at it. He's kind of Jesus. He's calling dinosaurs for sure. I don't know what the hell you do it. Hands and knees, right hand out, left leg out, and hold. Old bird dog. Switch other side.
Have you guys seen the show, what is it called, Bill? Imposters? Imposter? Mm-mm. So Kenzie had recommended it, Bill and I started watching it the other day. It's quite good. What's the time to watch it? It's just 2 seasons, I guess.
Switch back.
Netflix.
Spelling the alphabet. One arm is still out, spelling the alphabet. And did you know a Dr. Ryan Woods?
No.
I got a phone call from Amanda, calling for Dr. Ryan Woods' office. He's a chiropractor and naturopath that specializes in PRP therapy. He was interested in having a sit-down meeting with me for a back and forth with patients. I think he's out of Tiger regarding PRP therapy. Yeah, which how does a chiropractor, naturopath do PRP?
A lot of them are naturally.
Really?
Oh, really?
Like they can give injections and go into joints and shit?
Apparently, because when I looked into it for my mom, that was one of the things that I ran into.
Yeah.
Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
That I couldn't,
I think they have to be some kind of radiologist or
you
something.
would think, but
Like the guy that did my injection for my shoulder when I was getting an MRI, you know, like that kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
thing.
Do they definitely do it, well, maybe they, yeah, because, I mean, we do everything in this house, so.
Yeah. Or if maybe he's certified in something else, he also is a chiropractor and a naturopath.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a physician that has both of those other things. I don't know. You know what I mean? I didn't look him up yet. I just got that a while ago. I called Stanley later. I thought, like, more shit. He wasn't too something.
well, a lot of them use it cosmetically too. Maybe both.
Yeah. Then drop back when you're done into child's pose.
Yeah, that's, and how would they get here?
Cosmetically, and I can't remember what they do, but a lot of them do, like, in the same clinic, they'll do cosmetic type stuff. and then PRP as well.
What is PRP?
Platelet rich weight. It's kind of what they taught was
Protein rich.
type, yeah.
Platelet rich protein.
Plasma.
Platelet rich plasma. PRP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they're doing it not into the joints.
Then a lot of them had that. There's one, it's called Oregon.
On your back, these bent feet flat.
I looked at a few different ones. And, it was just kind of.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Where
I don't think it's FDA approved, right?
No.
Which is
knees
why
bent, feet flat, drive your hips up, set them down, right back up.
I think it might be fairly good because.
Well, so that's the
Yeah.
side, over the side, restore PDX.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah, I
called him about it, see that.
Yeah, but he's like an MD radiologist.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or like, he's got like-
Does all the naturopathic stuff too.
But he's also,
Yeah, right.
he's got,
He's got some
He's
real
not a doctor.
rare ones.
he's an actual, like, not a doctor of chiropractic. No, it's not quite what we're looking for here.
But when we went, it took Boson initially, and they were talking about all the options, like laser was like the first. And then it was basically what sounds like.
Down and rest.
The platelet
Yeah.
stuff.
Second set, ready to go. Well, that's, I mean, I had it in my head when I was in surgery, go on, inject that. They take 100 or 200 cc's, blood, go like that. 100 cc's, then we warm, a couple big syringes, and then spun the gel, the PRP gel, and then injected it back on the post surgery to help with recovery, bleeding, and stuff like that. So,
So, I mean, it's probably just a matter of time.
yeah,
until it's actually-
But that might be-
It's not studies.
more for the purpose of stopping bleeding than it is for the actual rejuvenation effect of, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but having insurance not go and cover it on the outside.
They probably call it something else.
That's, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Somebody, yeah, they had a different way of coding.
Yeah, an injection to stop bleeding.
I don't know, I just,
Down and rest.
I'm not entirely sure.
yeah, same,
But I thought it was something like that.
yeah, it seemed like it was something that was a little out of the box, but it,
Last set,
I don't
go.
know if it was that, because I think whatever he got, didn't it cover that?
No, because she was playing basketball, team food.
Oh. Oh, so it may have been
I
that.
think so. Delayed. She had kind of
Yeah. But I know the side is saline injections, and dextrose injections, all kinds of it's just to aggravate, to promote healing. So then she, you know, when you rotate it up, don't shoot a bunch of dextrose and the sugar screws it up and it repairs it.
We'll charter, we'll
Yeah,
charter.
and it starts the repair process.
Interesting, it's extras.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin just texted me the other day, she's getting into your
Yeah.
I think she's starting this next week.
I sure try it before I, right?
Knees bent, feet flat, take your right leg over the top of your left knee, and then take your hand, push kind of close to your groin, and press right down on that. Try to let your hip fall over. Feel that flexor. Just dig right in, and then try to keep the other hip backside flat on the ground. And another thing you can do is that left arm can then go up above your head just a little bit. Yep, just keep that whole upper body open. I tell you what, we need to take a trip down to Panama. We'll get some of the, placenta stem cell shit.
Yeah.
That makes it a whole long thing. There are people that are going down there and getting all kinds of therapies.
There's so much shit we don't know.
Think about it, you have 50 trillion cells in your body. You have 100 trillion plus bacteria in your gut. All right, you break your neck, your gut continues to run. Does its own thing. Yeah, and you think 3 sets of 10 is going to fix an issue. Switch other side.
You get these people that just go on antibiotic after antibiotic after antibiotic, you know, it doesn't just kill the bad bacteria.
Yeah.
It kills all the shit you need too, you know.
Like I watched the thing, I can get the woman's name, I can't remember off the top of my head. I think she's a doctor talking about antidepressants, the podcast on that, and how
Some literature just recently came out in the last couple weeks about how it can be like a lifelong, once you take it to a lifelong, stay with you lifelong, you're not always want that long. And the associated with those psychotropic drugs and violent, the chances of you committing a homicide like go up 400% when you're on them. It's incredible. Some Finland finished studies.
Well, you wonder too, like if you're given it, is it going to make you long-term less likely to suppress that stuff yourself?
How powerful that is when you actually align 50 trillion cells. Because you can do the same thing with I love you. Like everything reacts right instantly.
So now we're going to stand up. We're going to do something a little bit different. You're going to find yourself a little spot on the wall. This is for you, Sanders. So if you can move something over that jarring up your back a little bit. Yeah. So pretty much, you can do it, right over there or on the door, wherever. This is a little sturdy. You're going to go onto your right shoulder. And your elbow is going to be above your side, right? You're just going to take your feet, walk them out to the wall, and lay your shoulder on the wall. Just not too far. Right? You just kind of stacked up, elbows up. Phil's got it. And your elbows are right on your now, if you want to go over there, elbows up so you're going to miss your side. Feet are stacked. Shoulders stay square, and you're going to drive your hip directly to the wall. So no keeping your out of your shoulder. Elbow up. Elbow behind. Then you miss your side. Yep. Then your shoulder. Go. So it's pretty good. Right? And the further out you walk your feet, the harder the stretch is. But that's all we're doing. And your elbow's going to stay up a little bit, Sandra. So you have all this space underneath your arm where you can fold the wall. Remember, your shoulders stay square, so your shoulders don't get to rock. They stay square. You push your hip through it, touch the wall, come back up. So press your shoulders to the wall. Your feet are away from the wall. So just your shoulder. You can kind of see. I don't know if you can see. No. So that's better. You can see Nadine right there. Our feet are away from the wall, and she's leaning towards the wall. Yep. And Lauren, if you bring your feet together, you're probably the best. Yep. Keep that shoulder on the wall and just reach to the wall, touch your hip, come right back up. Now, try an adjustment. Pull your belly button to your spine and bring your rib cage up nice and tall. And then send that back through. You feel pretty good enough there?
It's really tight.
All you want to do is just get a little shit. All you're really trying to do is to take inventory from one side to the other. You don't have to, definitely don't want to necessarily feel pain, although we like to call that a sensation, right? So the sensation of ouch. If it hurts, it stays hurting, you got to lighten up a little bit. But a little bit of activity is okay, especially if you start to move around and it starts to go away. Send that through, touch to the wall. 3, 2, 1, bring the hip right back up. Belly button in, rib cage nice and high. Don't really flex the glutes, but just kind of activate them a little bit to drive your pelvis into a real neutral position. And rock, hold, let that rock. Just get a little bit of pliability into that low back and into your hip. Good. Switch back to the first side. Let's see if there's a little bit of a change. So on your own, when you're doing this, probably between sets of reps of 10 to 20 or somewhere around the range of a minute to 2 minutes of full time each side. Just relax that shoulder. Everything up top is just there, just some brace, nothing crazy. Switch to the side. Be real aware of your outside shoulder. Your shoulder is not touching the wall. You'll notice when you send that hip over, you'll get rocking inside of your shoulder. And you don't want to let your shoulder rock at all. You want to drive your hip without your shoulder moving. You rotate back to that first side. You're going to stick one hand out. So if you're on your left side or your right side, one hand's out. And just your fingertips get to touch. And your hips close to the wall. I call these bar stools. So your inside knee is going to come up. And your hands touching the wall. You're going to raise your hip. Like the bottom of your butt cheek is going to go up onto a bar stool. So you're going to lean just a little bit and set your hip onto the wall. Like you got to stamp on your butt cheek, and you're going to press the stamp against the envelope being the wall. And then bring it and rotate it back. Yep, so keep the knee up the whole time. And then this leg goes whoop, up, yep, and then right back in. Shoulder don't get to move. Back down. It's like a bicycle curl, you go back. Yep, press against the wall. And then roll right down. Yep. Yeah, press it just like you're going up on the horse. Yeah. How's this one going?
Sounds good.
Not too bad. Okay. Bring it up, hold 2 or 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Rotate it back down. Back up. Perfect.
You might be better at falling off.
So, Sandra, if you can imagine, if I were there and I grabbed your leg and rotated it. Rotate that hip up, like you gotta lift the butt cheek up to get on a bar stool. Lift that hip. Yeah, the hip goes up. Up. There you go. Raise it, press against the wall. Slow back down. Raise it up, press against the wall. Slow back down. Switch to the other side.
What time is it up? Yeah, Friday. I don't know.
Ready, go. Try to keep that knee, like a glass of water is going to stay on it and not fall off. So that knee stays up the whole time. You slightly lean forward. Hold on.
Clearly, I know about that stuff, so I'd have something interesting to tell. That means true story. Full episodes of your favorite show.
Wood back, first leg, second set. First leg, second set. Ready? Go. Switch back. Second leg, second set. Belly button in, chest up nice and high. Try to hold control of those hips. Pressure, hold, 1, 2, 3, rotate back down, bring it back up. Switch back, first leg, last set. Switch back, first leg, last set. Remember, just your fingertips touch. If you start using your arm, your shoulder, your cheek a little bit, appreciate that. Just your fingertips, keep the balance. Think about just the bottom, like Chico. Foot about 2 inches out. Fall on the wall just enough that it's switch. Last leg, last set. And down and rest. Shake those legs out. You're still going to be in that position. You just need somewhere you get your lower leg to press. So you guys are probably pretty good right there. That's pretty good where you're at. So if you can imagine the position you'd be in to properly pick up like a box, something big down here, right? So your legs work out tight. A porcelain sink. Let's say you're going to pick up a porcelain sink and not use your back. Hold it tight to your body, don't lean forward with it, right? You're going to be fairly tight, you just squat down here. But you're going to be close to the wall. So really close to the wall, like you're almost, you're not laying on the wall, you're just snug to the wall. Okay, so you get snug to the wall, one shoulder touches. Sink down, and then you're going to bring your arms up, kind of like you're skiing or something, and then the inside elbow is just going to touch the wall. That's it. Just the inside little portion of the elbow gets to touch the wall, and you're down in kind of a seated position. Yep. And now, nice. Your elbow touches. You're going to take the leg closest to the wall, and you're going to press it directly to the wall, where your ankle and your knee touch, and then slide that knee back. So you're just going to split that knee back just a little bit and press it against the wall. It's called a stork. Yep. And you're pressing that knee into the wall and pushing yourself away from the wall with that leg, and then balancing and countering that strength or that strain with your right glute. So you should feel it light up that right butt cheek or left butt cheek, depending on what side of the wall you're pressing. The key is you want to be pretty much straight up on the wall. You don't want to lean into it, because if you lean into it, you're only pushing into nothing. Your body, you want to start to push yourself over. Because your hip touch doesn't push the wall, right? The left one doesn't. Sink down, weight in the back half of your heel. So weight back there, here. See? Lean forward, bring the knee back, and there, push. From the knee, ankle, hard. Feel like a weight down. Pushing that knee. So you want to feel push. You want to feel your body weight go into the outside of your foot. So that when you push the knee out, you feel good outside your foot. That'll maintain your arch. You can't use the wall.
That's It's this little teeny cheat at the end.
That's it. You feel the weight going outside your foot. Yeah, that's all we want to do, is keep that big toe down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Wait here, push your circle. Yeah, because you're already cheating. You're cheating. Switch to the side.
Other leg, sit, drop, stork. Bring that knee back, push it into the wall. Yep, and you're just splitting just enough. You know when you're doing it right, when you got a really good active glute. And then if you can, then you put your elbow to the wall, not your whole arm.
So a good way is just to grab both hands. Then
Not your head.
your knee and ankle push. Push forward. Push the side. Push. Push. That was a big timber.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching back. One set each side left. One set each side. So if you want to control your arch and control knee pain and foot pain, this stork movement on top of the hip movement is what you would do to control that. It works both ways. It works from your foot up by bracing. It works from your hip down by bracing. You can't have one without the other. You got to have both at the same time. Okay. Foot up, hip up. Press it into the wall. Sink into that hip. You want to feel the weight in your back half of your foot. Your chest can remain pretty much upright. You're just sitting down, right? Like there's a chair behind you. Aim for that chair behind you. Press as hard as you can. Push that knee out. When you push the knee out, you'll feel your arch not collapse. Push your big toe down. Feel the weight be distributed on the outside of your foot and your heel. Sink down a little bit. Otherwise, you're standing on a straight leg. No hip touches, just your knee and your ankle and your elbow. 10 seconds. Push as hard as you can. Flex that glute. Knee goes out to the side just a little bit. Time. Switch to the other side.
Who knew? Who knew? Seems so significant.
And I would say that when you guys first started, if you would have been doing this, I would have saw like Dale's ankle firing the whole time. Right? Now it's stable. So you're not going to have that wear and tear out of the bottom of your foot, your arch, whole bone of your foot. A little bit lower, Sandra. There you go. That rascal clock didn't even start. Time. And now you're going to go to your trainer. Deck goes to 1, seats down. Deck 1, seat down.
I covered up with this stuff because it just,
Yeah.
That whole thing, I think that whole round is all those.
That's what this
Oh,
is.
yeah.
To neutralize your hip. Right?
Yeah.
That's what it's meant to do.
Oh.
So now you're gonna stand on your trainer, you're gonna be on your right foot. And Gil, if you wanna start on your left, so you see everyone, you're totally welcome to do that. You're faced away from your trainer, okay? So your inside leg is towards the deck, your outside leg, foot is hanging off, okay? And from that position, all you're gonna do is drop, like keep your right leg or your left leg, right leg straight. Get you guys. And your knee doesn't get to bend, and you're gonna send your hip, boom, straight to the ground. Knee doesn't get to bend. So whatever leg you're up on the trainer with, it's not bending. You're just shifting at your hip. Dropping that hip down and going right back up.
Okay, if you can't reach the ground, right?
You should be able to reach that. You can get it. So
I didn't go that far.
soften your knee just a little bit. Soften your knee just a little bit. 100% locked out. Go. Just engage and then drop. And you just want to get working those hips. Yep. You like to? Yeah. That's perfect. Keep your foot flat. Just pull the toe a little bit on your left knee. Get it to go right there. Right back up now. Pull the belly button, the spine, bring your rib cage up. I wish this deck was taller, right? So it's good. That's no. For comparison, if you see Dale down there, he's doing it perfect. Very little bend out of his right knee and shifting that leg all the way to the ground and coming right back up. Good. Flip to the other side. See that walk he just did? He's like, oh. Yep.
You don't want.
So it's
Full lockout.
not a full lockout, it's active, it's engaged, right? But the whole idea is to soften up and to be able to keep your hips to reach. You know, this is what we get to pay a little more attention to, right? And then that's what you're training about. And enough of this bullshit going away for 3 sets of 10 your biceps, stop with that shit. They fix your body.
Yeah, I got that.
You gotta do it, right?
My biceps are getting way too big.
I put so many bands on. Woke up.
Switch back, first leg, second set. Again, those shoulders stay square, you don't feel them rocking when you reach, drop, get that back SI joint gets to slide a little bit. Hips are gonna go a little bit neutral. I think the take home for this type of training is that no matter what ailment you may have, if you can strengthen it, you can take pain away.
Tell me I'm an asshole.
I don't know, you're gonna strengthen your asshole.
No.
It's just an ailment.
Some things can't be fixed.
Well, as long as you keep exercising, you'll figure out how to fix it. Switch back, second leg, second set. Second leg, second set. One more more time. First leg, last set. First leg, last set.
It's weird that
It's coming from those 2 points. That's just. So first, that's where it's all problem. Right. Place. So you want for things to sort of lubricate and move. Pencil eraser,
The nasty weapon gets in there and grinds it. Switch inside. Last tip, last set here.
weird that it's on the other side. I hear that. So-
Yeah, well, okay,
But
so
that's
that's,
where it burns and it hurts.
yeah.
It doesn't hurt, it just, I can feel it start burning and it makes me nervous and it's gonna hurt way.
So what you do is you have so that those are the top end because so that's all changing. Better. Usually the time you get motion, it's good. Yeah.
Down and rest, you go into your hands and knees on your mat. Hands and knees on your mat. Right leg goes straight out to the side. You're going to rock front to back. Keep that back square. Rock front to back, nice and easy, nice and slow. Let's say you only do 5 to 10 reps, right? Only 5 to 10 reps. So you're not going to overcomplicate or overdo the motion. Just search for tight tissue. Try to keep that leg as straight as you can. Try to keep your big toe down on your outside leg. That big toe stays pushed into the ground.
Dylan, you remember what your leg looked like the first time you did this? Besides the massive cramps you were getting every other rotation? That's incredible. Back's flat, full range. It's pretty dang good.
We're celebrating.
Look, there's some pipe layers in here. Jesus.
Switch other side. Switch back to that first leg. Right leg goes back out. Now really slow. Let's say you're going to do 4 to 8 total reps, but we're going to do it for about a minute. So you can imagine how much activity you're going to have on that hip. So hands flat, flatten your back out, pull your belly button to your spine, activate your glute, flex it for 1 1,000, 2 1,000, and slowly lift that foot off the ground. You have active, then lift it off, hold it. 3, 2, 1, bring it back down. Fully relax your glute. Activate. So clench that glute again. Keep your back flat, belly button in, and raise. And really check that range of motion. So go really slow, but keep raising, keep raising, keep raising. 3, 2, 1, slow back down the same way. Relax the glute. Keep going at that pace, right? That was 2. Pull the belly button in, flex that hip, raise the leg, bring it up slow and keep going, keep going, keep imagining you're raising. Keep the back flat, back down the same speed, 3, 2, 1. Now we're getting the cramps back. Keep going, a couple more reps. Remember, you probably will only get your foot off the ground 3 to 5 inches max without your back pivoting and something else doing it other than your glute.
You got one of my scouser?
Switch other side. Turn that glute on. Raise. That's correct. Anytime you make your foot go higher than that on the floor. Child's pose. Drop into that low back. Give it a good stretch. Fall through onto your stomach. Tuck your elbows underneath your chest. Bring your chest up and let your belly button fall to the floor. Drop your chest back down. Press back up. Drop your chest down, press back up. Then flip to your back. Nice and easy. Knees bent, feet flat, let the legs, everything rock side to side, nice and easy. Just loosen that guy up again. Nothing crazy, just let those guys rock side to side. Both legs out straight, pointed toe, pull a toe. And then completely relax, hands out to the sides, palms are up. So I've been talking a lot about this whole taking inventory thing. And I think it's pretty important if you want to have like a lifestyle of always being the number one most important person in the chain of command and taking care of your own body. You can't outsource someone else that doesn't know you to do more for you than you can do for yourself. I just don't think that'll ever happen, at least not productively. Or the name of the game changes if you don't get to be and do what you want to do. You have to be interpreted by somebody else, and that lifestyle shift is going to be in charge of somebody else. Anyways, take inventory and pay attention to what your body's giving you. If you got pain somewhere, you're probably going to have pain somewhere else. So if you have upper back issues, you're probably going to have lower extremity issues. It's one holistic unit. So if you get the things that you can control taken away, and fixed, then other things tend to improve. And in that journey, you figure out how to best take care of yourself. And every time you have an issue, you go back to that toolkit, you pull out what it is that you can use to fix it, and you fix it and go on with your day. We all take knots, we all take lumps, but it's how we handle those situations that really shows you how healthy you are. You know what I mean? So you can go in the gym and just beat yourself up, lose a bunch of weight, do all this kind of chaotic stuff. But at the end of the day, if you can't just assess your body and really take inventory and see how healthy you are, what the fuck's the point? We're trying to do this forever, not just for right now. You know what I mean? So the best part of work is you just get to do more work and you handle your body, and no one can tell you yes or no. You just take care of it yourself, and everyone else is there just to complement what you already know. 3 claps on me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey, Sandra, how's that feel on your back?
Good.
Okay. Is it becoming less, what's the word I used the other day? Vulnerable.
Yeah, it's less stiff for sure.
Okay. Good things happen when weird problems show up, right? So
Yeah.
the fact that you're really active, you're doing everything you can to get it moving. You're moving that disc, and it's like a dirty sponge underwater. You put it under fluid and you move it around, and then pretty soon it fills back up. So that's what it's all about. And chances are maybe you had some scar tissue crack loose. Something wasn't supposed to be there, and you broke through it, and you had a little ouch. And the next thing you know, you're going to be better than you were before. So awesome.
No, things are getting better.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. That's what it
Nice.
was like the lunge with the chair.
Ready,
And
boy?
way too many reasons to yeah.
500 steps together.
No, I'd love to get Shannon Rubio in here. Oh, and that's it. She was like, oh, I have clothes. You guys are not kind of exercise stuff. It's like, oh, come on. You should. I haven't seen her forever. I started training once for the school district. Yeah, I think she does stuff with, she must be she work. She used to work in the special department with kids stuff, yeah. With the high needs, where you had to chase them, or she was in the class that I took that it was like you can't touch a kid certainly, you can only pull their shirt and all that stuff. She was in that class. You have to take the self-contained class. Well, I can see her getting out of that, because that AJ ended up being pretty. Yeah, I was thinking like younger, you knew there was something not right, but you know, it's interesting, I see him on Facebook every now and then, and he says the weirdest things. Well, really, yeah.
Yeah.
What you do is still different, but I wonder whatever I ended up doing. She tried with me one time when we first moved back here, she always would have been grade 8 or something, and yeah. Like you couldn't really, she said you couldn't go anywhere most of the time in public because he had like Tourette's, and yeah, he'd shout out, I mean, you could, right, to an extent, but no, I'm very careful of it. So I was like, wow.